in the upper bracket final to face
big
one
map.
of
Should be a cool map,
BBL.
man. We got two great Lotus teams. EP on defense, KCORP on attack.
It's a massive best of one essentially between these two. The form of group stage versus what has been the form of 10 matches in a row, never dropping to a lower bracket Enterprise this year.
Door opens at the
Starting out
beginning,
on the
they kind of
defender's
create a
side,
little bit of pressure.
Enterprise are unbeaten on this map since the loss to Fnatic. That's how their play-ins campaign started. The desk posing Narrate as the antidote perhaps to this. He has been sighted in B main. The rest of KC let out of rubble, and Alluri under the microscope.
The captain was the real pressure release valve yesterday. Those clutches, 5 out of 9.
That's fast.
But look how far back
half.
he's dropped from stairs, though. He's not the main focal point for this one now.
No.
It was the proactivity, the call he made back through the door in Blue Room.
Yeah.
Nice shot.
Though, equaling things out, line gone. The
Mate, Narrate on pistol runs.
That's the opening for KC.
yeah.
He's got a backup
Aussie
sheriff
trying to help
for his 4
lead
bullets.
this one back.
He's just switching guns.
Direction.
Just
Narrate
switching
with
guns,
3,
wrecking
11 with
everyone.
another. It's just Magnum, all on his lonesome. And as you can expect, this will be a KC round, or it should be.
Ooh, we think we know how the
Nah,
story
he's done
goes.
enough.
7 HP and 2 targets.
It's another
7,
lovely
the
pistol from
lucky
Narrate here.
number, but it will not be able to be converted from KC. Get their pistol round.
A very measured round from them on this attack side. Cautiously approaching the A site where they're ready for the re-clear. Narrate finds the first of the kills from Blue Room, and I think this is another one of those situations where
Viper Vice?
Enterprise
I mean,
is
Viper
just
Vice is
slowly
still good.
trickling back into a very
Chambers made a
KARMINE core.
return on Lotus just because
Pissed around under their
normally
belt.
you would default out towards here and you would get wrecked. But now you have
So
like,
they've got to be thinking
no matter what, you can
about
dodge util.
what these
Whether you go
rounds
here or
look
whether you go
like
up the
past
top.
that first kill.
So
See what they.
you're a little safer to
on
actually like
next.
default out towards A and create pressure with the chamber now, so you got more options
Couple
instead of just
stacks of players working
waiting.
with each other. Luri could set up line, but it's just really this
he's
sole
super ready for it, man.
investigation
He's looking for
from
it the whole time.
Narrate as he pulls players across to help him. Even trap activated,
they even
and,
3-pass and
KC
went
moving
back
to the task.
Yeah,
just for the
classics
swing
in
here.
this one. Should
Nice.
be no nonsense from KC into the next round. On that push to Barcelona, you've got to remember they were one of
that
the 2
Sen
EMEA
Narrate?
teams that
Yeah,
qualified
you've been
for Masters Madrid
missing for a bit.
couple years ago. They're only international, but the only other time we've been to Spain. 11 gets the next kill towards this C execution. And I think to sort of open up what the closing statements were on their elimination, their losses to Paper X Sentinels, a long time ago now, it was, could they kick on? Could they build as a team?
dude, no
I
risks
feel
on
like
this.
it's a
It's
similar
nice.
situation here, sort of coming out of groups with this rebuild.
Toxin screen down.
Yeah, I guess so, right? Like, since they've switched things up, I don't know if it'd necessarily go like as far as the
Sure.
rebuild statement, but certainly rebuilt their identity, yeah.
It's been such a long road, right?
Yeah.
I think that's the fact of the matter.
But like, Enterprise's road has been so much longer, and
Lane.
they've also had to change
On
as
armory
well.
buy.
In zone flawless to finish that one out for KC. But the point I just want to finish this one off with is that Enterprise also had to change a player, right? I mean, that one was forced. Prox left for Gentlemates and Patitek brought in. He had to get inducted into the system in the same way that Shados changed for Narrate.
I mean, in fact, they are yet to lose a game since Patitek has arrived.
Just goes to show.
His impact has been felt. But gonna need some more of it now. Enterprise have earned themselves the right to play this decider, and as the barriers go up, it's back to the A fight again. It is the core function of this composition. Kozzy elsewhere with his own paint shells though, and it's just to try and stave off this next line of attack.
It's lucky to be
Narrate
alive
needs
on
to
that.
be careful, although a
1
Marshal,
HP.
you're not expecting
Mate, how
much
often do
from that in
they
terms of impact.
lose control and then
Magnum
swing out
was
towards
all
B?
the way up in sand, in fact. It's probably through
KCORP
him
were
that Enterprise
ready for it
start to build
twice.
this
It
bigger
feels like
picture
it's a
that they
very
look
common
again
reaction to losing somewhere on the
recontest
map
the
from
main
them.
space.
Wonder if they're going to punish it later as well.
Blue room. This flash to put Lime into a part that he can control. Viper Orb being used to stop any blue room players getting an angle as Levin's found his way on towards Dawn through tree.
He's the furthest player forwards, absolutely. It's just a question of
Fake A pivoting to
can he
B.
find any kills from here, or are KC just looking to build off of that B control? Narrate left
Kind of looks like a
on
fake B into an
single
A
point
now.
of health to see if he can win this
Wait.
duel on Kozzy. Kozzy, you've only got to hit one, son. But still, struggling to do so. Narrate's backtracked all the way through, and that's bought enough of a ruse.
Dude, what a kill that is, and look at how
angle
much
for
space
Patatech,
that
and
they
the A
got.
site cleared.
Levin should just
But
keep on
EQ
going
hot
here.
on the heels.
Lime trying to be the face of this resistance back from Blue Room, but Aves has already been deposited at the base of rubble. He's
Dude,
here
look
to
at
clear
Levin
anything
right
up
now.
should it come to it.
Played
Dozers
all
remove
his
Lime
spawn
in the
going behind
meantime.
stairs.
You've
Hey,
actually
I'm
got
not going to
Levin
expect
now,
this
that
guy.
second layer
Dude, you might not
closing
even
in
have to
from
play.
stairs.
Everyone's dead.
It's all falling apart here for Enterprise. As KC
They had the
them
security, and
exactly
then
where
Levin
they
didn't have to do
want
anything. Pistol into a
them. Back to
bonus.
the wall, but the bonus in the bag.
Yeah, fake B.
Back
He'll,
to back
like,
to
bit of an
back
overstep
rounds.
over towards A. Was that
KC
Paddy
find
Tech, I
themselves
think,
in a
maybe?
perfect position. An Enterprise
Rudy with the prime pressure the
stumbling
9 months. Thank you for
close
that.
to that finish line.
Oh,
Of course, that's what we replay.
Individuals not stepping up, and this is not like Enterprise. They thrive in qualification
I think
matches.
no matter what, Patty would have got killed
that
from
replay felt very harsh.
Levin Larkin
He's
also.
only 16.
Inserted himself over towards Tree Alley. They just didn't clear it.
A tough pill to swallow if you're Enterprise. Important to mention that out of those
Couple of things that look good for
early
K-Corp at the
rounds
moment.
against Vitality, a
When
lot
they
of
take
them clutches.
space,
I think you have the
they've been
numbers to
super
hand.
ready for this, which we've already seen
5
twice.
of 9.
And then,
So, very
just from this
reliant
round, they insert
on
one
big
over towards
moments.
Tree,
We were talking about
but maybe
rising to
because
the occasion
Guy
and
plays
meeting it on the
more
previous map.
BC that they can't clear Tree properly,
They've got to do the same here.
looking like.
Needs to be much more convincing, less on
I
the
know it's early,
individuals,
but-
more on the team play. Trap for Lime to try and be successful from that prowler. Oh, it doesn't identify, but Levin once again
Trade, surely.
still
Nice.
able to thrive in these environments. An eco which should not trouble KC whatsoever.
They're ready now to make the safe fight happen. Magnum has tools, but they're mostly towards Tree. Spike approaching from another avenue.
Magnum to take the tree fight, but with that lost, it's going to be difficult to get back into this if you're
30
Enterprise.
seconds left.
KC looking at making it 4 from 4 in this position now.
Spike planted.
Right, one more kill gets his own.
Those are already pushed up underneath Heaven, and Enterprise, little left to be said of them in this situation.
Yeah. And KC starting this qualification matchup as perfectly as they could. Kozzy's kill puts us into a difficult position, one that
Very,
you think
very
that
nice.
Enterprise could
Maybe a
perhaps
timeout
build
before this
from,
one.
but it's not the case. It is 4 from 4 as you expected.
Going on here, these two.
And with there being such a clear identity for this KC team now, that's exactly what was required for this miracle run to be made into reality. As we said at the build-up for this one, sat between 6 other teams, all eliminated.
Are you reading this chat
9
too?
full
Dude, we
points,
read
no way
all the
to
chats here.
qualify through that metric. But they're finally utilizing their tools, natural roles for everyone.
Big change for both teams.
Narrate
Op
back
comes
with
out.
this op out. Get out of jail free card with the rendezvous.
Again, this is like
Early
the,
challenge
this
of
is the
space.
thing.
Does he consider Patatech's elevated position? It's
Dude,
an awkward
there's
one.
already someone in B.
Chambers still not contested, and but when he is, still wins that duel. Still sets KC up for a win. Lime at least able to trade things out, but look at Levin.
What
I don't
is
think
this,
they should
though?
have any idea about this one at all, and the Roomba almost confirms it.
Yeah,
Whoa.
this should be as free as it could be. Levin,
Just going to follow him off to the other side.
Oh my god.
so much information, and finally
So much
gets the
info.
kill that he was
They can definitely
wanting.
cancel it and go back B.
But at the
There's no,
same
they know
time,
there's
that
2 on C.
information of the neon rotating, this should be an easy pivot. Should be. Alluri here can't
Dude,
hit
they're
the
all over
canvas
them,
that he
man.
needs to.
Now they
And
pivot over
unfortunately,
towards A as
KC
well. Ah,
have the
I would've liked it,
perfect
would've been
post
fine
plan
with it.
for 5.
And Enterprise should be thinking about a save. It's in their best interests with this.
Mate, they're
operator
finding
in the
gaps
hands of Lime
everywhere.
as well.
He's
And just as I
insta-ring
was
B.
saying, on paper,
First
this
10
meta
seconds, he's back at
built
B.
for KARMINE Corp. They've tightened up the micro. Levin is, as Kozzy was on the last map, let off the leash.
Yeah, I mean, Levin's found every single gap, I feel
Always a
like.
big conversation about him last year, requiring a little bit of strictness to hone him in.
Chat, I'm hoping for a timeout. We've been sent something pretty cool.
In fact, we're seeing
I'm not
the
sure
side which worked
I
so
can
well at
show it,
points
but I can at
be
least
fully
reference it a
let
little
into
bit.
here.
I have
He's
a
smiling
list
right
of
now,
every
as he
free
might just be on
agent
for
for next
another.
year.
Last kill to close
Out of
this one out, and
okay,
it is
I
important
got a
as the
good question for you.
operator, and
Out of
Lime
Pacific,
cannot connect.
Americas,
Levin makes it 5.
and EMEA.
KC keep marching on.
Hold
Hazard.
up. If there's
And
5,
right now,
12
this is
teams,
emergency
60. Okay,
surgery
out of
needed
180
for
players
Enterprises Lotus.
from the 12
Something
orgs,
has to change. Levin loving life.
guess how many are going to be free agents?
Another conversation about him that we were having last year, the main one.
We'll guess the
In
percentage,
terms
maybe
of
the
comfort
percentage.
on agent pool, but the Neon factoring in so nicely when it was really only the Jet he was heralded for before. Heading into the timeout.
Okay, that's 117.
Enterprise
That's
have a lot
like
to think about.
60, 62,
Really
63%.
start, right? The rotates have been off. The individuals have been off.
Just gaps opening up all across the map, really, and I think that's the last
Insane.
thing you want against this KC team that want to press for an advantage consistently.
That's why I'm saying that
And
all of these teams are
when
not going to
it's
be
like
together,
this, right,
because
and you look at that
either
statistic
you got to
of
re-sign
5
63% of your
clutches
players,
against
or
Vitality,
you're looking at
you
those
start
free
to
agents
feel
thinking,
that
man, we don't have to pay a
match
buyout for
yesterday
these.
was, I don't want to call it a fluke, but a one-off, a chance that you might not get again.
Potentially, and just
It's gonna be a
looking
crazy
here at
off-season.
others
It's gonna be a
as well,
crazy
in terms of
off-season.
how important
You're not
he's
wrong.
been for KC. I think
Share the link.
part
I'm not
he
sure I'm
has to
allowed to share
play
the
in
link.
all of this
I'll
is how
see
they're
if I can
starting
show
off
it on
these
stream,
rounds. He's
but
currently 9-0 when you look at it. Talk
haven't
about
received it
individuals
yet.
having an impact. He's not only taken over from a calling perspective, where last stage he was constantly blaming himself for the mistakes that were made in those close affairs.
I mean, think
They're
of
on a third map and they look like they're going to win it this time.
everyone will remember the iconic round that was called before
Okay, big
by
timeout.
Aves that completely failed.
Dude, bang a
And
shot from
now
the right.
things just get
They are
better
running
and
away with it.
better. This is one that we
feel like
expect
EP need
KC
to
to make 6.
change a lot of how they play.
Narrate has got a brilliant
Levin's
entry.
to spin
That
everywhere.
C-site left completely open.
Public info? It should be
Another one for
public
Sugetsu.
info. The contracts are
And
public
this
somewhere.
round
I just
here
don't know where
isn't
to find them.
necessarily the one that you're expecting to stick if you're Enterprise. It would be a nice portion of relief, some respite perhaps. We just need to see what they're going for in the follow-up. Lime has a rifle and an ult, but still not willing to really entertain this.
Nah, you don't want to. I mean, in these positions, you have to give yourself a little bit of confidence, a little bit of hope. Hit those shots and make KC worried. And I don't think there's any worry here. 6 on the attack so far without any
5
answer
ults.
back.
Allure is death there though. The silver lining in some
Narrate,
senses
he's been great, man.
brings up a full house of ultimates.
Narrate's probably had one of the most
So when it
impactful
comes to
chambers
what
we've
any
seen.
of that planning would have been for Enterprise, there isn't a single piece missing from this next round. At the same time, only makes it more important that they win it.
Yeah. Is Magnum trying to hide?
I mean, it's the kind of performance that makes you feel like that.
Hamada, thank you so much for the tier 1, man. Thank you, bro. Narrate mixes it up as well. Normally he's just chilling over towards here. This time we're using the wall, we're going out.
I'm fine. They're reclearing me.
Burak, I will check left side, okay? Because they have an up.
Hey,
Hold on, Dima.
Keep
Guys,
wall up, Dima, wall
can
up.
we
I need wall up.
fake C retake? I'm
Yeah.
gonna Prowler. There's someone paranoia,
paranoia,
but he
yeah.
will not go.
We need
Don't
to function.
smoke, don't
Guys, I
smoke.
have. Okay.
Don't smoke.
Op maybe.
Stop. Open smoke now.
I have no toxin.
This guy ulted from me.
Okay.
They're pushing him.
Listen to me.
Help,
I will kill him. I will kill him.
A pick 3.
Burak, I'm with you. We will hold coming.
I will bait myself.
We will
Go A, go A.
Easy.
Minus 70.
They smoke me on site maybe. Because I'm a will balcon B. One more.
Last player standing.
They have very weird wall.
Nice try, it's fine.
Okay, Borak, they're doing this wall against you. They're gonna hate
They have
Enterprise
very weird
finally
wall.
break the ice. It is a first round for this
It's a
defender's
shame
side
that
on our
Narrate didn't want his
decider.
teammate to peek, man.
A change up in the setup. And KARMINE Core do not have the answer this time.
The fans
They went for a double.
having a little bit of
Yeah, at least they
energy here
doubled.
as KC has denied it so far. Good kills. And Enterprise
As long as
looking
we
to
get
double up
activated,
here.
it's just on us, bro. It's just on us.
Nice, Jakob! Come on! Come on!
And Enterprise feeling it's all in their court.
Masters
He's
of
there
their
only
own
used the one
destiny.
up for this.
You have to be of that volition this far down the road. Once again, back to the A fight, an area which they found success from, the stem of it in the previous. Narrate drifting elsewhere with this operator. The constant thorn in the side as Magnum is backing his own setup on C for once. Complete deviation in the previous round, highlighted by Doja in the comms. And the op, not going to get any action here early.
Yeah, because he,
Played back in.
yeah,
There.
no one going to be coming anywhere near this one as you check the map. Narrate the one to deal with the wall. And KC ticking off task after task that they need to on this attack.
I like this default round from KC. Heavier towards sand to start, and now that late re-clear of A. Narrate spotted the shoulder of Magnum, but nothing that he can chew down on just yet with
Jamie
this
didn't
op.
spot on the first time, maybe he
Line
would have
now,
had that.
the one in the hot
30
seat as the
seconds
stuns
left.
go traded. Sugetsu's opened the floodgates. Patatek falling on A. Free sight
25
to be taken
seconds,
by the
free
attack
sight.
side, and Levin catches Gozzy with the op.
Yeah, I mean, the operator gone, but 3 rifles still alive. Narrate very late. And if Lime could cut this one off,
Spike planted.
that's a way back in.
2 players with ultimates already down.
Interesting, man.
Magnum
Every
so
time
late on
the
this rotate as well.
every time the
Enterprise
sky's
are not
leaning
gonna
over
have a lot
towards
of options
BC, I
coming
just feel
back
like they have such a
Line with
struggle.
the overdrive, the steel garden perhaps, but there
Feel like
should
the
be
Sky needs to lean
shorties
over
in this
towards
pit.
A more,
You
get 'em
expect it
info.
almost. Time starting
I mean,
to
that
tick
hits
away as
everywhere.
Enterprise drop into the belly of the beast. Line trying to cut their way out. There are the shorties.
Oh
that
my
I talked
god.
about.
Every
A
single
hat-trick
shorty
there,
on
in
this one, and they
fact.
put the Visor into it.
A surprise, a scary one for Enterprise.
They gotta put
as
that Sky back
KC
over towards A,
continue.
man. They gotta get info.
Confirm
A
the
is so
advantage.
weak.
It's important to do it, especially with the amount of rounds left for KC. They do not want to allow that timeout to have the impact the Enterprise wanted to. It's now 3 rounds ago, and since then, KC have won 2 out of those 3.
Nice, let's go, let's keep like this, guys.
As you said, it was Madrid that KC went to last time. It's Barcelona that awaits them here.
Change
A
it
win
from
in this
K-Corp very
match,
fast on this one.
and 2
Spammed a lot
chances
of
at
A. This time they
champs.
just want to brute force B.
It can't be understated as Enterprise's 10-match run looks to be coming to an end.
The great nade though
Gozzy
does stop
trying
him.
to keep the distance here, but KC consistently encroaching, trying to hammer home this early advantage, make the most of the first half. Gozzy will connect, but the op has been left
Oh, what a shot.
in the afterlife. Alluri still hanging on. 1 bullet remaining, and Aves will cancel that challenge. If he can
Spike,
find
by
this
the way.
kill onto Magnum, then that's
Maybe
the way
that's an
back
open
through. The
C
C-side
site.
opens up.
Boss
Doja
9 managed to get one as
doubling
well.
up to add another
What an
into the
important
mix.
2v2 this is.
The Nightfall to trail them 2-on-2.
Oh, but they're in main.
Back through the door. Sugetsu still trying to hold on to this one.
Spike plant not great for this.
Aves didn't have too much safety to
Dude,
it.
Aves is
And they
does he
only
12
really
and
seem
1?
to know about one of these players.
Is he 8 and 1?
Enterprise, in fact, bringing both from the main
Dude,
side.
he's 12
but
and 1.
Now the picture starting to be painted brushstroke by brushstroke. Aves on top of things. Inside the own smoke of Patatek, reverse engineering it as Sugetsu will claim to do here as well. The spam
And
battle
they needed to win
lost.
this.
And Enterprise stabilized.
Mate, I was about to say how long
2
until they
from
break the
3.
money, but look at this money.
And their
2 more in a row.
heartbeat still going in this one.
Yeah, but it's not a strong one. But it could get stronger. As 3 rounds remain in this half, And every single one of them important to this Enterprise defense. And we spoke about it extensively, about how Enterprise's defense always feels like their more natural side. One that suits their calling structure and one that suits their players, with the likes of Magnum and the way he can hold a sight.
I mean, he did just whiff.
We'll need to see if that is the truth. 3, the minimum for Enterprise for that next half, for that attack, for a chance.
Need to extract some more here. KARMINE Corp playing as a pack, playing to their strength. It's all 5
He's
in the
super weak
direction of
again.
A, as Leben is trying to alleviate
Big
some
B
of that
into
drag
A.
body over. Magnum has bought the bait for now, but is set up unwavering.
So what are they happy to? Oh, okay, it's Omenal.
Casey always looking for it, but Magnum looking for the kill. It's
With
not as clean as
Spike?
he'd like. But he does have the spike. The trade somewhat good, but the bud confirming that there is more here, more to this for KC.
I mean, Enterprise have completely given up any semblance
Yeah,
of
I kind of like the
control.
EP setup here though.
Full
Once
focus
the wall gets triggered, then you
towards the A site, but Kozi bringing the op back out, finds the first in blue room. Need to just supplement. Those are creeping back through on a timing, but Kozi cannot be killed. He keeps them alive in this round.
30 seconds
And
left.
Enterprise on the charge now themselves.
Aves towards that back portion, looking for something back in Casey's favour. Almost gets it.
Yo.
Patitech dropping off. Knows that the number's most important here.
Narrate without the TP. Fully committed to this position.
Oh,
Trying to fight
little
for his
individual.
life in backside. Not enough bullets left in the gun. Aves committed
Nice shots from Kozi.
to making this fight happen
If you cake
himself.
up here, you could
It's the op to
definitely
end it.
feel like
Enterprise have
you've
3,
only
and
lost the
not
last 2
only
rounds
that,
because
the
of
chance
Angels.
continues to grow.
Because
I feel like Dust9 should think he's gonna win that, and I feel like who was it before the
most
mist?
important, that ticket hanging
Zavez, right?
on a chain in front of these two. Kozi's operator so good.
Movement is fluid on these. Starting to hit flow state
It's
now.
the same. It's
Can't
the same
afford
replay.
Kozi to heat up in this game.
Just a different
Hear
person.
from the KC comms, a tiny bit of panic. Let's keep going, guys. Let's
Got
keep
the self-punishment
playing
down
as
for the
we're playing,
misses.
but it's easier said than done.
Right. He's maybe stepped too far. Patitech now under fire, and this is a very quick one from KC. And Patitech just
Oh.
confirmation.
Redemption.
Nicosia decapitates. Lime now looking to try and make this round
Damn,
his,
I
but
mean,
it's
that's,
not. KC
oh,
have
hold
finally
up.
had enough of
Keep an eye on
Enterprise.
the luck from the rate. It's very early. Oh, they should know though. He should stop.
Sets up a B post plan. Belluri wins out and brings it back to a 3-on-3.
The problem is the
No
omen
safety
ult.
on this
You're
for
only
Doja
omen ulting here if
either.
you have the space, right?
The C site is the open one.
So
and
you're not gonna be omen ulting
KARMINE
into
will
a
start
question
to
mark.
realise this
So as soon as he hears the omen ult here,
Enterprise, some
you know they've
mid-rounding
got
of
space. So
their
he's either pushing one of the
confirming where
three.
these last few members are making their way through the door, and you've got to be looking at this utility into post plant. I mean, Kozi's the one that can really interrupt with that nade. It's a question of if he can get in position in time.
I think that answer
back
is
to
no,
C was
and
good.
it's
They
an
never fully
operator
gave it up.
for the retake. Luri confirming exactly that post plan. But does Casey realise they do? Through Sugetsu, a brilliant pick.
my
Kozi
God, what
over
is
the
that?
top, but Sugetsu doubles up.
Because he's
Magnum,
trying to spot the
So many
planter.
clutches on the C site yesterday, but none here.
Trying to spot the planter so he can hit the
Casey
shot.
Up to 8.
And like you put it, feels like Enterprise are holding out for a hero with no recourse, no support. Doja still managing to defend his position here after that early TP was called out in the corner.
That looks so
Satchel at
stupid.
Kozi's peak almost makes it a little more awkward for Magnum to play off him there. And now into the final round of the half. This is a crucial round for Enterprise. Win this to keep yourself in it, or KARMINE Corp will have just a few rounds between them and Barcelona.
Sugetsu to defend an A push. the Viper playing within the smoke of Enterprise, but tips out at the wrong time. Good paranoia. Still comes
go
away
on.
with one. It's lame. And now the rest of KC trying to stop it.
Yeah, they're just
and they
waiting
will.
for him.
A 9-3
The
half,
three-person
it looks like
stronghold
on the
waiting for the
cards.
swing.
Enterprise looking disheveled on the other
Made
side.
9 on attack, by the way. Look at him just holding the whole time.
KARMINE Corp playing
It's been a
with
nice half to watch for
patience.
K-Corp. I felt like they knew
How
every
long
single
has
thing they were
this
going to do.
Organization waited to make it back to the top of EMEA. Not since Magnum was in their ranks. And he might be on the receiving end of a first defeat since fleeing from the Blue Army. Spotted making his way out now. Last player left, 1v4.
Does have the Phantom upgrade and is looking hopefully for players to give him one-on-ones. I don't think at this point KC would even allow it.
It's a great half, man.
Cherry on
It really
top
is.
of a brilliant half from KC. On the attack side of Lotus, they have everything they need to convert.
KARMINE Corp looking so efficient here. Someone who knows the history of this team well, Magnum. An interview with him from before the game.
Oh, the
Magnum,
interview
I
when
had
you're
to get you
9-3
for this
down.
interview because you're playing against KC. This is a team that you used to IGL for as well. But back then you had some really high highs, honestly, you did. But then there were some low lows too. How have you grown since that time when you were IGLing for KC?
Well, I think on KC, even though I was the IGL, I was not playing with my vision. Like obviously we had more like head coach style, so we followed more Enk vision. Obviously nothing to blame him for, but yeah, I think now like in Enterprise I have way bigger world. I think we play on a lot of maps the way I want, the stuff I brought from BBL, and yeah, it feels great, you know, that like someone actually follows my vision, then someone gives their vision, we follow his, so it's like more kind of player-led, so it feels way more free.
Last time we spoke, we were doing a post-match interview and you said it hadn't quite sunk in yet that you were 1 win away from Barcelona. Have you had time now that there's been a sleep between then to have it settle in a little bit?
Well, I think every player knows this experience. When you win a match, you have like such a rush of adrenaline the night you sleep, you know, so, and it kind of disrupts you in dreams. So obviously there are thoughts about it, but I try to not think about it as much, because until you are there, you are not there, you know, and I don't want to kind of set expectations and then be sad. I'd rather play with no expectations, and let's see what happens.
You said the game against Vitality was going to be your first test. Well, you passed that test, and now you're up against KC, who were, I mean, arguably even better than Vitality actually during the groups. Is this an additional test? Have you gained confidence? What's your thoughts going into the game?
Well, we are for sure more comfortable playing today than yesterday, because yesterday we don't know what to expect. And it kind of showed on the first map, you know, we were really stressed out. But today I think we kind of know how it feels. We will have a big advantage because we are like we won yesterday, you know, so we are heading with some momentum today. But yeah, KC is fully different team than Vitality. Vitality is full structured like robots, while KC is like a lot free. But yeah, I mean, I think they're a great team, but I don't expect it to be harder. Obviously, we can lose, because yesterday we could have lost if we don't bounce back. And if it was not due to Koze, we would most likely lose on Abyss. But yeah, if we start very strong today, we can for sure win.
Okay, Magnum, thank you.
Thank you.
Exit, hello mate, how we doing? What do you think of Sky on Lotus? I like Sky on Lotus. I would use a fade first of all, but I do like Sky on Lotus. But I think I like Sky for like re-clear. I don't like Sky here, I'll be honest. Sky here I'm not a fan of. I get that this flash is good, but I think it's too easy to anti. I like the fact that the dog can go here and you can clear here with flashes. That's how I view the Sky on defense personally. I would Parma be like here. Really.
These players may have used everything to win out.
I don't mind the Sky, but I don't really like how they played it on this one. I don't know if it's always like this or what.
They want to have their chance at champs, and it's going to happen.
I mean, EP had to win this pistol. They do even it up though. This is a 3-3 on the pistols. 2-0 on this map though.
Like you say, from those years of pain to a trip in Spain.
And I'm not even sure they can buy with this.
Closer for KC. Playing to their strengths again, it's just these team-led brawls. Levin leading, Narrate not far behind.
Hey! Are we playing ranked or what?
Enterprise can't match the individual level right now.
We're giving it.
Doesn't feel like it.
Yeah, they didn't get the plant, so they can't even force on this one.
And again, it's just classics to come back in. How do you even make this round doable? Because then it's going to be 11, and that's exactly the case. Players lining up to just drop like flies.
Gun down, but they can protect it the whole time. That's going to be happy with a plant, really.
It's the best case scenario for a plant here if you're Enterprise. It's fully from the other side of the map. The script has flipped. CT control for the attack.
Causey, just a bit too cheeky. Oh, a right click that has worked in his favour, but Enterprise, once again, classics, Eco just could not stand up.
That one getting a few laughs from the crowd. As Enterprise with minimal rounds to speak of right now. KARMINE Corp.
Let's see it.
Just 2 away.
Starts with a buy round.
The top 3 from Barcelona.
Mate, the problem is, no matter what, as long as K-Corp just go aggro A here, the Fade picks up the orb, they're just going to lose the round after.
I mean,
like, they could lose this round and then they get Fado and then K-Corp win that round.
Yeah, and I mean, when we're speaking so much about individuals as well, I think it's important to mention that that's almost what this meta is reliant upon.
They go A. Oh, dude, they only go A with 2, though. They might not get the orb. It's actually pretty big if Avaz gets a kill here or not.
A fight early. Levin is interested in this when the barriers go up. Instead, no. It is just a spam battle, which Avaz is going to lose.
That's not a kill.
You're seeing Narrate starting.
Dude, look at Narrate. Mate, definitely feel it. Dude, I feel like they just downloaded their strat book, man. Look at the spaces they're taking everywhere. On attack and now defense.
All of the gap close gone. Cozzy no blast packs. Lime dead on the ground. Magnum's going to try and create a bit more pressure here on A.
But does that cost him his life?
Narrate is still fighting with this headhunter. And he's got his TP active.
Yeah, which sheriff do you want to use?
TP to the corner, which is hard to clear. Cozzy the one to take first contact. They're right interested, but Enterprise not so much.
Static in their movements.
Yeah, but they're waiting for the peak from Narrate, and when it does come, Cozzy will punish.
Once he had the bullets there, he's got to go back, but I get it, it's a bonus.
One back here for Enterprise. The C site is completely vacant. Open as much as it could be. A vacuum right now on this left-hand side.
30 seconds left.
Enterprise really taking their time, though, not wanting to put a single foot wrong. And I feel like at this stage in the game,
I think Sen could have achieved more with Narrate.
To the nth degree. If there's any
but it's, I mean, it's very similar to what Magnum was saying in that pre-recorded interview thing. It's like,
one round at a time.
Sometimes you join a team and they have a different vision and they don't usually right.
KC, when they come back in, a lot to clear. Dossier still with that paranoia 2 blind, but that stack of 3 towards CT. Enterprise haven't taken a step forward to try and bleed this utility and then fall back.
They're expecting a heavy flank after those early fights, so they've actually stacked up in this position. Cozzy playing from elevation. Smoked off now, though.
KC allowed back in, fast lane to try and beat out a Pika 1v1. Patek stepping forward and we'll get a couple for it. It's up to 11.
Dude, I was going to say kills are big here, by the way.
As much damage as he can
kills
get.
Are big here. That's an armor rebuy. That's 4 gun rebuys.
Enterprise don't want to be in.
I mean, it's not exactly a backbreaker, but it's certainly
I mean, if they get it to 12 here, it just should be done. There'll be no money.
You know, almost fully light shielded here in this follow-up round, where this could have been a slam dunk for them. Site well defended by Patek. Standard smoke that he uses to stave them off. This round instantly becomes the biggest that either team will play. KC
and with those
win.
kills, the Outlook can now one-shot 4 of them.
Enterprise, this is just to give them half a chance.
To keep themselves in it. Deny KC.
It's good from Narrate.
12. I mean, that's essentially all it is. Enterprise have 1 round as a margin for error. And look at this C mound push as well. KC trying to be proactive, make this map smaller and smaller for Enterprise.
It's the exact same reason why Magnum has moved over into main here with the wall placed at his back, the call from the barrier for Enterprise, a B plant, but already interested in taking this a couple steps further.
You
In
look
fact,
at the minimap.
thinking about a seaside plant, perhaps.
Incredible by
I
them.
think that wall may have been
Oh,
triggered.
the
as
sky
it
flash is
now
nice.
Faded away from the map, and yeah, we move into
Doesn't hit anyone. They, dude, look at the space they got.
Duelists now looking to clear out mound, waiting for
Nice
a push
round from them.
to come through.
Doglo for the
There's
tier 1. Appreciate the
Dosia.
3 mums. Thank you so much.
Look at this. A C-mount
Dude, yeah,
push
basically CP
across, forcing the
default.
players into Dosia, but Causey and Allure,
Dude, Causey's reacted very well here.
Causey in an awkward spot with such low HP, and KC now
Actually, doesn't
starting
win that
to
duel.
assault the site. Siege, and that's exactly what it's going to be. A 2 versus 3 with Causey to try and get back in. He's gone.
This was a lovely
Time,
round to
though,
watch, though.
Not in his
This was
favor,
cool.
not in KC's
Even the retake,
favor.
even the retake
already
was like
given this
good.
up.
Yeah, Narrate just trying to cost this as much as
Did
possible.
like a reverse BC default. It's
And it
cool.
looks like that is going to be the case. With only one player alive, it's Magnum. And he sees the barrel of Sugetsu, won't get it. A Red Bull clutch in the end. And Enterprise up to 5.
Yeah, very much a technical conversion there.
Every single time, though, the money's
Because
lower.
if Sugetsu had committed to that, I think there was still half a chance, to be honest.
The game's been
It's
played in
very
Barcelona
intelligently
already.
read, though,
Nah,
from,
this is Berlin.
the Duelists, though,
Barcelona
in
is
taking
Final
back the
Four.
main space, understanding where the weaker side of the retake was coming in from.
Enemy remaining.
And from this point onwards, Enterprise far from home and dry, but they can keep stringing them together. Money won't be the biggest issue anymore.
This momentum that the attack have started to build up.
Narrate hero
Do you
gun.
think it puts a doubt in
That's
the
it.
minds of KC players that this could be happening right here and now? I mean, a stack of what is now going to be 4 for the French side. A difficult task for Enterprise, a bloodbath waiting to happen.
And the
in
higher
one.
lower
The
is
KC
nice here.
are
4.
starting to win out.
Guns
Delay.
down.
Nightfall even invested into this
Ado hits
one.
no one. They could be tempted to try
KC can
get the
feel
gun
blood in
straight
the
after that,
water.
but
Taste it. It's Magnum known about
they can
leaving
legit
the one
just
to
let
take
them
this duel
take
on.
a site and just get the
Magnum
guns.
respecting that.
You should just win anyway.
There comes a point, though, where Enterprise need to search for some fights here, though. They can't simply rely on this afterplant holding.
Prowler goes
Yes, there are
out, take the
thorns up,
guns. Very
but
nice
that can
on
only
this.
buy so much time.
They're going to try clear this
KARMINE
before they open the
are
door, or?
reapproaching from almost every avenue.
That's the worst part. Constricting this post plan that EP have. Although, every player finding a different space in which to work.
Every man for himself.
And every man needs to show up. Magnum worried about having Patitech, Blue Room.
Oh.
You can see Alluri in main, but once again, KC
the gun
find the
barrel.
fights that they need to, find the kills
Winnable,
that
by
they
the way.
can. Alluri
Ah, it's
trying to
unlucky.
spam out, but he's not got a lot of bullets. No
He lost the
time!
space. He had to just
KC
hold strong, get a little
to
lucky.
12. A Lotus
12?
at point.
7 goes in it.
Series point. Barcelona point.
This Challengers team, which has been terrorizing everyone, may finally be sent down into that lower bracket by none other than KARMINE Corp. A team who have been through their own troubles aplenty.
It's a great idea on this.
And
Is
in
the
terms of
smokes
this
going?
round, it's
Have a
just
higher, lower.
Enterprise
Stand up, brother! Brother!
getting wrecked by the pistols they faced together. This is a KC unified now.
Show them.
A blue wall built brick by brick. And finally, the pieces coming together.
Feels like that. Feels
Oh,
like
it's
this
fast.
has always been the journey that
Resight.
KC were going to be on since Zeiss was made head coach. Enterprise looking to embed themselves on the A site, in towards post, make this as difficult as possible.
All right, with the ult to try and come back into this one, but Enterprise can feel themselves fading away in this game.
It's nice swing for this
the
from me.
shining
Causey,
light,
good shots.
the savior,
Great shots.
only 16, but still shooting well beyond his years. A 2 versus 4 to try and overturn this. Narrate still believes in the possibility, but Causey might just have to do it all by himself. Dozier, the last man standing. Smoke to try and support this one, but it's Causey circling in, smelling blood in the water. A missed TP is
How
gonna
old is
make them
Causey?
second
16.
guess, but here is Causey to try and claim it. Unfortunately, it won't be all 5 this time.
the bang around from him.
Enterprise hanging in there.
Just hanging in there by the fingernails and no more. As the fans try to cheer on Enterprise into
What's the biggest change KCOP did? I mean,
probably
change the head coach. Really? The change of the head coach just changed their style fully.
Catalyst to that.
No, don't do that, don't do that.
They went from being insanely strict to very
Not
loose.
giving him a chance. But now back to what we saw from the pistol, Narrate.
Nice.
Grabbing it by the
Someone's very good at anteing on their team though.
Any safety in this one for
Probably Zace.
Enterprise. 4 kills
It looks like
for
they
just
just
one
build
round.
game plans
That's
off
what
of
it's
ante,
taken.
really.
And now KARMINE Core bring us right back down to earth.
Oh, maybe not.
Lime has picked off Narrate, but Magnum's got to toe the line here for anything more. Sugetsu was low, he's been removed. Hammers on the
Chibia.
wall, back through though. This might just be
It's
it.
nice,
Beast
man.
from beneath.
Dude, KCOP are one game away.
Tier 1 torn apart. but
One
the
game
blue
away from
wall
champ.
stands strong.
Barcelona awaits KC, the first team to make it
What a
to
run
that
they're on
upper
right now, it's
bracket
insane.
final. And everybody said it was the most difficult